Just thought I'd do a little video today of nothing really. Just it's a nice weekend, and we're always up to something. For instance, I noticed what I thought was a lot of smoke yesterday up there. I thought there was a fire going on, but I could smell nothing burning or anything like that. And I just went up and I had a look, and sure, you'll see in the video what it actually is. It's those trees that are, there's dust on the trees, or maybe it's the pollen. A gust of wind came along, and there was just a big cloud emanating out of those palm trees up there. See that crow there? I have a camera up there at the bird nest as well. I don't know what I'm going to use it for. It's going to video those crows there. They're nesting at the moment. I have absolutely no use for the video. Don't know what I'll do with the video. I'm shooting a few shots of Jerry Henderson, just for a song he's doing called Maybelline, country number this time. So we're always up to something. I'll show you a bit of that clip.
The early morning speaks to me, where the river runs so wild and free. Catch the silence when the world's asleep. How I miss you, my Maybelline.
I'm going to head off on the bike now and for a little walk in the woods. All the wild edibles greens are popping up, so maybe I'll just do a quick list of what's out there. How many wild edibles can we get in a very short time? Obviously the nettle, you can eat it easily enough. Let's go on here. So your dandelion, no problem there. Actually, I had a burger yesterday, and a standard burger, one I got from, or a pack of burgers I got from Super Value, and I had no greens. I just took a few heads of these dandelions, popped them in it for maybe the last minute of cooking, put a bit of cheese on it, and you know, it was grand. What did it taste like? It tasted like burger. It didn't add that in particular to it, but added a bit of texture, a bit of crunch. So even the dandelion leaves themselves, the young ones are good. Throw them in a salad. Let's pick that up. I'm not going to actually ID these and go through that. That'll take too long, and I best do a disclaimer. Do your own research, folks. If it's only a hunch, don't go near it. Because wait till I show you this one here. It has a sheet around it. See that there? That'll form that. But there's a slimy sheet around that. Quite edible. You just chomp on it. So another edible is plantain. Again, the smaller, fresher roots would be nicer. Very hard to mistake it for anything else. Again, it's something you'd mix in a salad. It's not really something you'd eat on its own. This one here, coming up, garlic mustard. Now, I'm not going to eat this one at the moment. I'm nearly sure it's garlic mustard anyway, but usually I like to wait till it's a bit more pronounced and it's grown a bit more. But I had that last year. It was quite nice. Garlic mustard. So that's another one. In this hedgerow here, this is one you'd cook rather than eat raw. Common hogweed, not to be confused with giant hogweed. So the leaves, you'd just cook them. Even the seeds are nice when they're a bit green. They add to a curry, so that's a good one to know. Primroses. The flowers are edible. Anyway, chomping on the primroses. Oh yeah, nice. The little sweetness coming from them. So next on the list, we have two things here actually you can eat. This one here is the wild garlic, ramsons. Mild garlic flavour, very tasty. Delicious. Now next to it is saxifrage. It's here and here. There's carpets of it over there, always on wet ground. There's a carpet of saxifrage. So here's ordinary looking saxifrage, and this is the same one with its flower. Another edible is the fresh new bramble shoots. So again, these fresh ones, new shoots, tender. Let's chomping that and keep going. Okay, next up on the list is hairy bittercrest, and here we have one here. It comes out in a kind of a rosette. Tastes a bit like rocket. Sure, there's plenty of it here. There's another one. Yeah, nice and peppery. That's a very tasty. That's a very tasty snack. A bit hot. I suppose one I forgot to mention was chickweed. We usually have a patch of it here. Let me see. Usually we'd get a patch of it in about there, but not seeing it at the moment. So that's chickweed. That'd be another one that we'd keep an eye out for. There we are. Sorrel. Common sorrel. Okay, so that's common sorrel marked off the list. So on this fallen log here you have turkey tail fungus. It's probably dried and it's been messed with at the moment, but yeah, have some of that at home. Makes for a nice tea. If you like your mushrooms, if you like mushroom tastes, you dry that up, cut it up, put it into a tea, and it's lovely. Really like that one. We'll pick one just to show. I mean, there's plenty of them here, but this is the end of season for these mushrooms. They're drying up at the moment anyway, but this is the Scarlet Elf cap mushroom. It's a mild tasting mushroom, quite nice. Had a good few of them over the winter. What we have here is burdock shoots. Now they're going to get into a huge big leaf like that, at least that length. And I'm experimenting with this one at home. I'll show you some of the seedlings. They're sprouting at the moment, and I'm growing them in tubes. It's not the leaves that are edible here, it's the root. The root can grow quite long and thick, so it's a root vegetable, and might try a few recipes with it when that comes about. Now it could be the end of the year before I harvest the roots. These are burdock seeds that I have lying around since last summer. The roots are edible, and when you pry them apart you'll get seeds like that one there. Yeah, little seeds like that. It's now March, and what I've done is I've put a few of them just in wet tissue here, just on a tray, and you see some of them are starting to sprout. So I'm going to take that one now, I'm going to put it outside in a tube. I don't have raised beds or anything like that, so this is really the first year I'm trying this. We'll go out and have a look. So these are the tubes, and as you can see I have a small one growing there already, and in this tube a bigger one. Now they'll get very big, but I just have some unused tubes lying around, drainage tubes, and the root will go probably all the way down to there actually, so they're a very difficult thing to dig up. So I've cleaned it up a bit, and These are the ones that are sprouting. So we've got a good batch there. I'd say we'd have what, maybe 2 dozen. Maybe not. And we've put a few of them just in here. So that's 6 there. And we have a pile of them yet to go through. So I mean, hopefully we'll have a good harvest of them this year. Okay, hope you enjoyed that. That's 15 edible plants. Do subscribe, share, like, hit the bell button, and you'll get alerted when new videos get uploaded. And that's about it for today. Bon appetit.